This video is brought to you by BETUS Sportsbook and Casino.
What up, JP Nation? It's your boy JP. Today we're going to be reacting to NBA legends explain why Larry Bird was on a different level. We don't have to get into how great Larry Bird was as a basketball player. More people want me to do more Larry Bird reaction videos, so here you go. We have another video for you right here, and we're just trying to keep it going, just to keep Larry Bird's name alive in terms of being in the greatest players of all time category, how great he was. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm excited here.
Who was the best trash talker you played against?
Larry Bird.
They say Larry was more of a trash talker than Jordan. Yeah.
So
Give me a little bit more about the LB though. Larry Bird.
Larry
Bird
Legend.
didn't talk trash to you.
Oh my God, Bird talked trash to everybody.
In the vast world of NBA history, there are players, and then there's Larry Bird. Think about it. Larry Legend retired over 3 decades ago, yet his impact still reverberates through the NBA community today. That, my friends, is the mark of a true legend. So stick around as we uncover what set Bird apart from the rest, straight from the mouths of NBA legends and players who witnessed his greatness firsthand. First up, John Sally. Sally recently shared his insights on the brilliance of Larry Bird during his time in the league. Speaking on the Get Your Popcorn Ready with T.O. and Hatch, Sally emphasized Bird's mastery of the mental aspect of the game. Sally said,
I thought I was going to be a Celtic. I did.
Really?
So he would be like, man, too bad we didn't get you, Sal. Y'all double me tonight when I get the ball in the wing? I said, nah, man, straight up. He goes, y'all ain't double teaming me? What's wrong with y'all? Nah, I got you, dog. You don't like height. He goes, mouse in the house.
And you 6'11".
And they lifted, he walked me down to the post, got the ball. He said, you better ask for a double team, Sal.
all the time.
And he would move at his speed.
Yeah. Right. Rather than trying to outjump or outrun opponents, Bird's success came from his strategic approach and mental toughness. He understood his strengths and weaknesses.
Larry Bird
Facts.
would put fear in me and everyone else, just like Luka does. And I watched him going, man, this dude is every move Kevin McHale's ever had plus, and he could put the ball in the basket.
Isaiah Thomas. In a recent episode of All the Smoke podcast, NBA legend Isaiah Thomas shared a hilarious anecdote involving none other than Larry Bird. As the episode neared its end, Thomas couldn't resist spilling the beans on a memorable encounter with Bird. The 12-time NBA All-Star recounted how Bird took offense when Thomas listed off his teammates, none of whom were black, guarding him on the court. Thomas said,
He said, who guarding me? And I was like, I got Kelly, I got Lamb, I got Benson. He's like, you ain't got no brothers? Disrespecting me. That's what he said. Yeah. That's exactly what he said. He said, hey man, you can't put no white dude on me. That is straight disrespect.
Now, Bird's remarks might raise a few eyebrows, but in the world of professional sports, particularly basketball, black athletes have long been celebrated for their exceptional athleticism. Terrell Brandon.
People forget how great Terrell was.
Terrell Brandon
good.
gave us a glimpse into what it was like to face off against the legendary Larry Bird. Brandon said,
Bird is a psychologically assassin.
In what way, though, man? You say that. How?
How can a person jump this high and out-rebound you? How can a person
Great rebounder, too.
move you that way and make you a deficiency?
Right.
How can a person jump and when we practice, he would be running around Bolson Garden while we was practicing.
That was psychological.
And we was watching him running around in the Bolson Garden. And it was like, why are you running?
Brandon undoubtedly painted a vivid picture of the challenges and thrills playing against a player of Bird's caliber. Byron Scott. In a surprising revelation, Byron Scott, who spent 11 seasons with the Lakers, shared some intriguing insights about Bird. According to Scott, the 3-time MVP wasn't just a legendary player on the court, but also the greatest trash talker he ever encountered.
A lot of people don't know this. You probably know this, Dan, but Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball.
Bird didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk, often predicting his moves to the defense.
Is it really trash talking?
Them flawlessly. Scott said,
So we playing them in the last play. he says to James Worthy, he said, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there." He said, "They're gonna set a screen."
It never gets old.
He said, "I'm gonna curl right over," and he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be." They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out, man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three.
Game over.
It's like, are you Anthony King? It's my Larry Bird story.
Having faced off against Bird a whopping 14 times during his career with the Lakers, Scott's firsthand experience adds weight to his claim. Brian Shaw. In a recent sit-down on the podcast P with Paul George, former Boston Celtics player Brian Shaw treated listeners to a captivating story about none other than NBA legend Larry Bird. Shaw, who donned the Celtics jersey from 1990 to 1992, reminisced about a memorable encounter with Bird during one of their early practices together. Shaw said,
I was like, man, they letting this white boy who can't jump, who's not athletic, kill him like that. He ain't that damn good until I got there.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the first practices, he told me and Reggie Lewis, he said, I want to play you guys 1-on-2. Up to right? So, like, come on, man. He was like, the only catch is I get the ball first. So, me and Reggie look at each other, we like, yeah, all right, man, whatever. So, the next thing you know, it's 6-0.
Yeah.
Right? We ain't even touched the ball yet. He hits his first 6 shots.
Yeah.
So, when it got to be 6-0 and we go into 7, we like, because it would be like one of us would guard him and another one would be ready to try to get the rebound.
despite being past his prime, Bird showcased his prowess and unyielding determination on the court, leaving Shaw thoroughly impressed. But what truly stood out to Shaw was Bird's playful yet relentless trash talking. Even as they battled it out in the hardwood, Bird found time to engage in banter, adding an extra layer of intensity to the practice sessions.
What up, y'all? JP is here. I want to thank my sponsor for this video, BETUS. The NBA Finals is finally here. Tonight's game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics, Game 1 at TD Garden. Here are the sports booking odds of tonight's game.
Based on the odds here, the Boston Celtics are hugely favorites for Game 1.
And if you want to be part of BETUS, all you got to do is sign up to BETUS. The link is below the YouTube description. When you sign up to the BETUS today, you get 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. You get 100% match for sports betting, and you get a 25% match for the casino. The 125% bonus will be matched up to $2,000 deposit. That's a hell of a deal. Also, you get a 10% gambler's insurance too as well. And hey, you don't even have to do just the NBA Finals. They also have baseball going on. They also got soccer too as well. They got many different sports. What are you waiting for? All you need to do is sign up to BETUS today. BETUS, the best book around.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Despite the fierce rivalry between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics throughout the 1980s, one might assume that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Larry Bird harbored animosity toward each other. However, when Kareem was questioned in an interview about his genuine thoughts on Bird as a player, the Lakers legend surprised many with his glowing praise for his rival. Kareem said,
I remember the game he played against the Lakers the first year that the Celtics won the World Championship with him on the team. He was ridiculous. He came out here. Remember, our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game. Because he did everything. Points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game. And, a great touch. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
For Bird, earning such praise from one of his biggest rivals speaks volumes about his impact on the sport.
Of course.
His achievements and skills set him apart as one of the greatest players to ever grace the NBA hardwood. Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, the former New York Knicks legend, shared a revealing anecdote about Larry Bird's legendary trash-talking prowess during an interview on The Dan Patrick Show.
The Nick
Ewing,
Goat.
who faced off against Bird many times during their illustrious careers, opened up about how Bird's verbal jabs extended beyond the basketball court and into his personal life. Ewing said,
I remember, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, a lot of my friends was like that, So I called all my friends back up. I said, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This This man is great. He's demolishing everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
But Ewing isn't the only one who fell victim to Bird's psychological warfare. Throughout his illustrious career, Bird silenced doubters and critics alike with his unparalleled talent and unwavering self-assurance. Indeed, Bird's swagger, confidence, and ability to back it all up have solidified his place in NBA history as one of the all-time greats. Nolan Richardson. In his Hall of Fame induction speech in 2014, former coach Nolan Richardson shared a captivating story about the first time he heard about Larry Bird. Richardson recounted,
"And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right, Bird. He makes the shot, Bird." I said, "God damn, who was Bird?" Did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn.
Richardson's story offers a glimpse into the widespread recognition of Bird's talent and impact on the game during the 80s. Bird's rise to superstardom captured the attention of basketball fans and enthusiasts across the nation, with stories like Richardson's serving as testaments to Bird's legendary status. Kobe. Kobe Bryant's insatiable thirst for basketball knowledge led him to question the greatness of Larry Bird, despite the Celtics legend's dominance during the 1980s. Bryant, renowned for his meticulous approach to the game, couldn't reconcile Bird's seemingly unassuming athleticism with his legendary status on the court. During his early years with the Lakers, Bryant seized the opportunity to glean insights from his veteran teammates about Bird's game. He probed for answers, eager to understand what made Bird so special and how he managed to excel despite not fitting the mold of a traditional athletic player. In an interview, Bryant candidly shared his perception of Bird, expressing disbelief at the difficulty of defending him. Kobe said,
"That competitive nature, the work ethic, and curiosity, because I asked a lot of questions. All the Laker greats, I would always sit down and just ask them questions about certain games that I studied growing up. What actually happened there? What did you feel there? Why? You know, Bird tough to defend. Why? Because you look slow to me. So I'm missing something. So tell me what I'm missing. You know what I mean? And so I would always ask questions and try to learn as much as I could."
Bird's own admission of his lack of athleticism didn't fully satisfy Bryant's curiosity, but it shed light on Bird's unparalleled basketball IQ and strategic prowess.
Facts.
Bird's intelligence, anticipation, and sharpshooting skills set him apart in an era where athleticism often took precedence. His ability to outthink and outmaneuver opponents earned him a place among the basketball elite, leaving a lasting impression on players like Bryant, who sought to unravel the secrets of Bird's success. Karl Malone. Utah Jazz icon Karl Malone recently shared a legendary Larry Bird story that adds another layer to Bird's reputation as one of the greatest players and trash talkers in NBA history. Malone said,
Sitting on the bench, watching Kevin McHale and Larry Bird, and Larry Bird did something. To me, I'm still marveled at this. And he got so many people. It was a timeout. And one of our teammates, Boy Kofold, had a camera. Right. He's taking pictures. So Larry Bird came over there and looked at our bench. And he said, 3-pointer. For right over here.
Isaiah knows. Isaiah knows.
Calling you a shot.
Isaiah knows.
Yeah. So Isaiah, I'm sitting there looking. He looked down at the floor. Hell, everybody looked down at the floor. He like he threw something. And he hit the 3. Oh! Can you believe that? And I remember Kevin kind of looking over at the bench like this is going to be a long night.
Coming from someone as esteemed as Malone, this story carries significant weight. Malone, a legend in his own right, isn't easily impressed by mere antics. Yet, Bird's ability to leave a lasting impression on him speaks volumes about his unique talents and charisma during his prime. His trash talking may have been relentless, but what truly set him apart was his ability to back it up with exceptional skill and performance on the court. Dominic Wilkins. From the moment Dominic Wilkins stepped into the NBA, he showcased star potential. However, like many rookies, he faced tough lessons along the way, including memorable encounters with Larry Bird. In one such instance recounted by Wilkins himself, Bird wasted no time in giving the young Wilkins a tough initiation to the NBA. Despite Wilkins' considerable skills as a two-way player, Bird's relentless competitiveness and ability to back up his talk proved formidable. Wilkins recalled,
I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, he's getting his head ready to play. And first play of the game, he says, "I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes." And he shoots a three. I was pissed. I said, I wasn't mad he hit the three. It set up for a really interesting game.
Never gets
over.
old.
One time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground. He fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, "Hey, Rook." I said, "What?" He said, "What?" He said, "I like you. You got balls, but I'm still going to get 30 on your ass." He got about 38, but I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, back then, as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that.
Bird's dominance over Wilkins serves as yet another example of his unrivaled talent and mental toughness. Throughout their storied careers, Bird and Wilkins engaged in memorable battles, each leaving their mark on the other and on the history of the game. For Wilkins, facing off against Bird early in his career served as a valuable learning experience, one that undoubtedly helped shape him into the Hall of Fame player he would become. Reggie Miller. During a recent appearance on the Dan Patrick Show, longtime Indiana Pacers star Reggie Miller expressed unwavering loyalty to his former head coach, Larry Bird. As a current TNT analyst, Miller boldly stated that if given the choice in a hypothetical draft, he would select Bird in his prime over LeBron James.
Larry Bird at his best, LeBron James at his best.
Okay,
Or
now
LeBron.
what rules are we playing to?
We're playing today's rules.
I gotta go with Larry Joe. In today's rules, you can't touch him.
Yeah.
While acknowledging that Bird may not possess the same physical presence as James, Miller emphasized Bird's unparalleled ability to impact the game in diverse ways. Bird and James approached the game from different angles, but both have achieved remarkable success through their unique styles of play. Miller's endorsement of Bird over James in a hypothetical draft serves as a testament to Bird's enduring legacy and influence on the game. Now, before you go, be sure to check out this next video, what NBA legends and players think of Larry Bird, for even more captivating insights into the basketball legend. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you in the next one.
Great video by Mr. Sports regarding about why Larry Bird was on a different level at that time in his prime. Just how great he is, could shoot the ball, could pass, could rebound, wanted to win. His IQ just unparalleled. And just hearing all the list of all the greats, just talking high praise of how great Larry Bird was, is just phenomenal in itself right here. So yeah, for all the young guys out there that don't know Larry Bird, I suggest you need to go watch some highlights or games of Larry Bird. It just shows you how great of a player he really was, and why people have him above LeBron James as like the greatest small forward of all time, or the greatest shooter of all time, the greatest clutch shooter of all time, in terms of why they have Larry Bird at such a high pedestal than a lot of NBA players. You got some people think he's better than Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan never beat him in the playoffs. Larry Bird went 6-0. That's ironic because Michael Jordan went 6-0 in the NBA Finals and won 6 championships. So that's hilarious to think about. So definitely, now he did get him one time, but that was when Larry was coaching. So anyways, definitely comment down below your thoughts. Make sure you like this video too as well. Make sure you let me know what to react to next. Make sure you subscribe to JP for more content. I'm JP. We'll see you next video.